Secret to objections. The objection typically has tremendous energy in it when it's valid. Use the objection as a reason to close, not a reason to delay or prevent the close. Once again, lean into the objection. If I'm fighting somebody who's 6'3", I know I have to wait for his jab, and I'm 5'8" to get in to hit him in the body. But until he throws that jab, I know if I'm waiting around, he's going to hit me in the nose. So I'm using that as my advantage. For example, when you get somebody on the phone and it's a FISBO or expired, they're like, oh, you fucking agents or another damn agent. I'm starting to cuss now, but it's because I'm speaking about that energy. My first expired I ever got was, oh, realtors are another realtor. I never talked to realtors. Realtors they're shit for brains. And I'm like, and I'm with you. And I matched her at her energy. And I was like, I get it. You should feel bad for me. I have to work with these realtors every day. Blah, 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 blah. She started talking shit. She started cussing on the call. I started cussing on the call. So because I'm mirroring her in that energy. But when you have all that fired up energy, now we're talking about it versus being like, oh no, all realtors are perfect human beings. All babies are beautiful. All this is this. I was able to connect with her through her energy, right? And then I was able to handle the objection, and I used to fire. So it's actually, when somebody is coming in hot, it's great because they have energy, and you can use that energy. It's just like judo. I don't even do judo, but the whole thing behind judo is you use their energy against them. Somebody comes to attack you, and then you do a Steven Seagal hip roll or hip toss. Okay, using the objection to close. Okay, so contract term is the objection. Use the term to close. Don't set a shorter term, but offer a longer term as a way to reduce monthly costs and invalidate term as objection. Okay, great, I got it. 6 months is way too long for you. If I were to do 1 year for you, and I were to take $100 off of the top of the price, would that work for you? Okay, no, that wouldn't. Okay, well, we can go to 18 months, and I'll take $200 off of the top price. Now, would you be willing to move forward? So that's the example for that. Objections have locations and categories, right? Greeting, location, price. So these are all the objections here. What does red herrings mean? Red herrings are the unspoken, or Chris Voss calls them the black swans. And these are the most important ones you have to find out. But where's it happening in your sales process? Is it the greeting? No, that's not enough money. Give me your price. You call somebody for a wholesale or cash. Give me the price. Starts off here. Or is it in the demo? Okay, no, I don't believe in the timing. You have to become aware that in all of this, that objections are landing. And then if you do great with the greeting, you do great with the demo, you do great with the proposal, they like you, they know you, they trust you. Then they get through the demo and they're, oh my God, I can't wait. I've always wanted to work with Keller Williams. And finally, here you are. But then all of a sudden you get to the close and they say, are you willing to move forward with me? This is after the close. And they don't move forward. Well, you need to practice your closing skills. Or why do people keep canceling after you do sell your product? Well, you probably didn't fact find and you probably weren't on the right product. In an email. I hope this email finds you well. Whatever comes after that's not going to be good. Okay. Greeting objections. They're mostly meaningless. They should only be acknowledged and agreed with. You walk into Best Buy, I'm just looking. That's what happened. The majority of us say that. I know I say, if I go into Best Buy, no, I'm actually looking for this. Where is it? Great. All right. Thank you. But they should all be treated as invalid and deserve no merit. You don't just go to Best Buy and not buy anything. You're going to Best Buy for a reason. For the people who like the do-it-yourselfers out there, you might go to Home Depot just because that's what you do. But there's a good chance you're going to Home Depot to buy something. Greeting objection examples. Best price /time. Great. Do you have a business? So hold on. Oh, I'm waiting. Yeah, okay, so it would be this. Oh, no, I'm waiting for the best price or the right timing. Great. Do you have a business card or phone? I'll text it to you, fax it to you, email it to you, and that would be helpful in saving you time. Oh, I'm just looking for the best price. Great. What's the best way I can get a hold of you? Is pretty much what he's saying. Best price. Uh, Objection of examples. Thank you for coming, and I encourage. I'm only here for the best price. And I encourage you to only do it for the best price and making your final decision today. So now he's trial closing him there. Okay? We aren't in the market just shopping. Thanks for the offer. The only thing more important than price is getting the right product. So this would be for you selling a car. I'm just shopping. I'm just over here at Lexus and looking at cars, blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. And I'm with you. And other than getting the best price, we got to make sure you have the right product. What brings you here is how you would do that. Oh, I'm looking for someone else. Excellent. And your name? What can I give you information on? Oh, you're calling me, Richie, out of the blue? You're calling for somebody else. Well, who are you calling for and what type of house are they looking for? I'm going to skip past that. Let's see. I might skip past these. Okay, so great. Now this one's good. So you're in the demo. You're sitting at their house and about to do the listing presentation. If you try and do the demonstration and the customer says, or you're on the phone and they say, I don't have time for this right now. And then you say, I know how valuable your time is and I promise not to waste it. Allow me the courtesy of 5 minutes and I'll show you something important. The other thing that you can do when you're on the phone, which this is objection handling. Oh, dude, I'm busy. I don't got. Okay, great. Do you have 30 seconds? Okay, great. Do you have 2 minutes? You're buying more time. But I'm acknowledging and I'm listening first with everything I'm doing. Right? And then sometimes you'll find, and sometimes I do cold calls where I go ahead and I call people. Ring, ring. Hi, this is John. Hey, John, did I catch you at a bad time? Okay, I caught you at a bad time? Yeah, okay, great. Do you have 30 seconds before I get off the phone with you? Okay, great. So if I was able to get you a $800,000 cash for your house, would you still consider selling? Yeah, I would consider selling. Okay, I know you don't have much time. What's the best time for us to talk about? I might go straight into the follow-up, but that person who just said they were busy, because if you believe anybody who's willing to buy or sell real estate is willing to talk about real estate at any given time, if now you put yourself in their shoes, if you were walking into a meeting and somebody says, hey, I can get you 800 cash offer, and that person didn't sell their house in the last 90 days or last 3 months, there's a good chance you're going to have their attention if they actually want to sell their house. And then that comes back down to what's their motivation. Write up objection examples. So this is you're going to close. Bottom line. So for example, the buyer says, I don't want to go through all that. I just want the bottom line. Now just cut the BS. And then this is, you're not going into the, okay, great. Let's get you what you want right now. Follow me. These are examples. The bottom line number 2. Exactly. That's what I want to give you. Follow me and I get you the bottom line. So exactly when we meet, I'm going to get you the net sheet. And I'm going to give you all the, after realtor fees and all that stuff, I'm also going to show you what it would be like not to work with a realtor if you want to do a cash offer, depending on what your property looks like. Bad credit. Let me worry about it. So these are some more car examples. General objections. Learn strategies to handle the most common general objections that occur during the entire sales process. Objections in the close. It should be these: price, product, terms, timing, stalls. Now, stalls and timing is almost like the same thing. It practically is the same thing right here, where you're saying, oh no, now's not the right time, or no, I need, and stalls could also be, I need to talk to my wife. Red herrings are the unspokens. And the only way you get unspokens is if I could do that one thing for you, is there any other reason why you wouldn't move forward? If I did this, this, and this, and this, do we have a deal here today? You're calling to represent, you have a cash buyer. What's it going to take to get this deal done? What terms do you need? No, wait, I want to do this today. You're putting the pressure. You're controlling the situation. What generates buyers' objections? So this page is beautiful. Fear. I don't want to make the wrong decision again. Well, how do you make your decisions in the first place? Uncertainty. Well, if Trump wins, it's this. If Kamala wins, it's this. For my people in Las Vegas, I'm afraid of the water. The water's going to run out. I don't want to make a bad decision like I did in '08. You know what's funny about that one? Even though it's not funny, what about all the people that have sat not doing shit, waiting to buy because the bubble's going to break? And because the bubble's going to break and they think the interest rates are going to come down. How many people lost out? And the thing is, with the uncertainty, yeah, who would have known COVID was the best time to buy when the world was going to end? But you're still waiting. But this is where people get caught up. Based on, I don't know, they're talking to their uncles, their neighbors, whoever. Information. Sometimes you give too much information. And it says, buyer objections, but lack of information, mistakes in the past, upbringing. This is a big one most people don't think about. Until you start going to personal development seminars or reading books, you have no idea how much your upbringing is messing with your life. Have you just always accepted things as the way they are because that's what your mom or dad told you, and they were just right and they were your hero? I know. For me, I know the first time my mom told me don't go under a ladder. That's bad luck. I'm like, who the hell made that decision? I was like 4. I was like, that's stupid. I don't need to believe that. I'm a Colombian, and this one's hilarious. My Colombian family's very superstitious. If you pass salt at the dinner table to another person, it's bad luck for 7 years. So I chase my aunt around with a salt shaker. But the same thing is, it's like your upbringing. Because when we're kids, we create stories, which is the way you learn things is through your neuroplasticity. And depending on what happened in your life, oh no, son, you have to get a good deal. You always have to ask for a discount. You always have to. And then there's valid or legitimate questions. No, man, I'm broke. I would love to buy I would love to buy this but I'm broke. No, man, I'm behind on things. Like, life's hard. Okay, let's swipe the card. You swipe the card. Now you're broke. Okay, man. How can I help you? List of buyer's fears. And the biggest ones I want, guys, uncertainty. As a realtor, wholesaler, you need to educate them through the process, and they need to know you're the right person to call them. Oh, dude, I don't know you. You just called me out of the blue, and I'm with you, and that's exactly why I'm calling you, because I just noticed your house didn't sell because you had a bad realtor. And actually, the reason why I'm calling is I hate that there's shitty realtors out there that don't service their clients and leave people like sweet people just like you in that situation. Now, let me ask you, if I could get you $800,000, would you consider selling?